Peace, love, and light collective. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses Tarot for your Capricorn full moon eclipse chakra tune in reading. I'm super excited to bring this reading out to you all. Thank you guys so much for your patience. This was a pretty heavy full moon energy for me, so I did have to take some time to do my own integrative work. And do what I was being called to do during this eclipse energy. Always remember, guys, I am in this boat with you. So thank you for allowing me to just kind of do what I needed to do in order to bring you guys these messages. So I hope that this full moon in Capricorn energy, this eclipse energy, is helpful or at least treating you well. If it is not, hang in there, okay? I hope this live stream is coming to you in the highest vibration possible. Thank you guys so much for all of your love, all of your likes, all of your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. They truly do mean a lot to me. Thank you guys for just tuning in, going with the flow as I get these lives out. And I hope that Cancer season at least is treating you all well. If that's also rocking you, trust and believe you are not alone in that, all right? So we are going to get on into this reading. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoy this reading, enjoy my energy, or at least just my reading style, make sure you hit that subscription button to join this beautiful family we are creating here on YouTube. And make sure you tap that bell notification so you are notified when I do upload new videos or when I do go live, okay? Become part of notification gang. So thank you guys for all of that love. If you are ever lost or curious about what chakras I'm talking about, there will be information about the 7 main chakras that support the human form in the description box below. I'm not sure if I added it before I started this live. Forgive me if it's not there. It will be up as soon as we are done, okay? That can kind of help be a guide for whatever chakras that do come out. Please also keep in mind that I have a playlist of chakra healing music that I am adding to consistently as I come across new ones that I feel would work well for the collective. These are ones that have helped me as well. Everybody has their own vibration and frequency. So I do encourage you to check that playlist out, explore the different channels that are featured in that playlist to see if you can find some other ones that maybe work well or maybe a little better with your particular frequency, okay? But those are just the ones that have helped me on my journey thus far, and I wanted to share that with y'all. So thank you for checking that out. There's also other curated meditation playlist music there as well that you can explore. Everything from guided meditations to sleep meditations to healing mantras, all that is there. So make sure you guys are checking that out. Yeah, so we are going to go ahead and jump into our prayer like we always do for every reading. This is our moment of gratitude to connect with our higher self, our higher consciousness, our divine source and spiritual teams. Just to pay homage, to make sure that we are grounded and open for the messages that we need to hear, right? Please keep in mind that this is a general collective energy reading, so not everything is going to be meant for you. Not everything is going to resonate with you, and that is okay. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. I do tend to channel and pull energy early. Okay, so this could be what could be coming in down the road in 6 months, right? Eclipse energy lasts within the collective energy for about 6 months. So this could span all the way to the beginning of January. So I do encourage you guys to check back in with my readings after some time has passed if you feel drawn to. Though all the playlist section, you'll see if you check it out, I have playlists for every single cusp, a playlist for every single season, and a playlist for my moon chakra readings, okay? My chakra energy readings. So please feel free to explore those whenever you do feel called to, all right? Because you will get more information. I promise you that has been the reoccurring feedback that I've gotten, especially from my personal readings, is that the more they watch and the more time goes on, the more resonates with them. So it's a very beautiful experience. If you are ever interested in a personal reading with me, you can find that information, those guidelines to contact me me in any of my more recent videos. I've kind of changed the layout of those steps. So make sure you check in with that to just get that information, okay? It's always going to be in the description box. It will be in the description box of this reading when we are done, okay? So let's go ahead. You can engage in this moment of gratitude in a couple of different ways. You can repeat after my prayers and intentions. You may also repeat and state your own prayers and intentions, affirmations, mantras, prayers, whatever you have to connect with yourself. You can also find a moment of silence while I am praying. Those are all very valid ways to connect with your higher self. Just go with the one that feels best for you in the moment, okay? And it's okay if that changes over time. That's perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and get started. Choose which one works best for you, and we will go. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own divine ancestral council, and all archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the collective as a whole for this chakra tune-in reading for the full moon Capricorn eclipse. Thank you for grounding us in this moment together and opening us up to the most important messages of love, healing, truth, light, and wisdom for the overall growth, prosperity, abundance, personal development, ascension, joy, and happiness of the collective. And we thank you so much, ancestors, archangels, and divine, for guiding us together to this moment, for covering us in your love, your light, and your mercy, lifting us up in courage and strength every single day for our minds, our bodies, our souls, our spirits, and our hearts, so that we may embrace every up and down, every twist and turn with grace, with gratitude, with understanding, with compassion, not only for ourselves, but for others, with truth, with wisdom, with vulnerability, honesty. And we pray that where we can find joy, we can, where we can find love in those moments, that we do, where we can find peace in that embrace, may it come to us all. And we're so grateful for all of those opportunities of growth, of change, of betterment and improvement. And we thank you, ancestors and archangels, for consistently, and divine, for consistently guiding us to our destined path through signs, through synchronicities, through dreams. And we're so grateful for all of that communication. We're so grateful for all of that guidance. And we pray that by honoring you in this lifetime and honoring your light and our light within, that you will continue to guide us and protect us, continue to show us the way to our destined path, continue to strengthen our minds, our bodies, our souls, our spirits, and hearts every single day. And we love you and thank you. And so it is. Alrighty, y'all. Whew. So this full moon eclipse energy in Capricorn, while still being in Cancer season, has definitely been a bit of a battle for some between mind and heart, a battle for some between spirit and flesh, a battle for some between thoughts and actions, right? Especially with Mars now in Aries for the rest of the year. That sense of tension, that sense of action, that sense of fire, that sense of determination to get to that common ground, that to get to that conquer, to get to that win is going to be at an all-time high, okay? To find that balance, whatever you've been trying to, actively manifest, yeah? Oh no, guys, falling apart over here. Whatever you've been trying to actively manifest, your passion, emotion, your determination. Oh, we got a lot of cards in here. Hold on. All of that is going to be called to the carpet, right? Everything that you've been using to fuel your ambition is going to be called to the carpet. Your anger is going to definitely have to be in check. You will be experiencing some anger that has still been dormant in your energy, some anger that might still be active in your energy. But what is beautiful about the Capricorn full moon is that you are going to fully understand why that anger is present, the structure around it, what you did to build that anger, what happened for it to build up, what happened for you to push it and suppress it so much that it lied dormant, right? All of the structure around your pain and your anger, right? All of the Yeah, it's like all of that structure, how you've used your anger, you've used your pain, because Capricorn is all about I use. It's the affirmation for Capricorn, right? How you have used your anger, your pain, your emotions, woo, your fire, your passion to lead you and build structures around you. That's what's going to be coming into your awareness. A lot of those structures that no longer align with your new timeline will be falling and crumbling. So that could definitely, it's going to be a lot. It's a lot of shifts. Let's just say that. This Capricorn full moon energy is bringing in, full moon eclipse energy is bringing in a lot of shifts, okay? So it's best to remain patient, okay? It's best to remain patient. It's also best to remain focused on what you want to focus on. Pay attention to what you are wanting to focus on and make those adjustments and change to better support you, okay? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of crown chakra energy. I'm super interested to feel and see what comes out in the cards, because it's been crown chakra, heart chakra, and solar plexus energy for me. But, we are quite a big collective. So let's go ahead and just see what we got going on. Thank you so much, ancestors, for this energy, this time to gather, to connect with you. We are so appreciative and grateful for that, cosmos and universe. Ancestors, please let us know how this full moon in Capricorn is working, affecting, shifting, guiding, or enhancing our chakra energy. Woo! Right away, we got joy right out the back. Solar plexus. Yes. Yes. Okay. I love that. That's good. That's good. So it does feel like some of you are going to be elevating your solar plexus energy into a mode of joy, seeking out joy, wanting to surround yourself with joyful energy, things that bring you happiness, things that lighten your own energy. Okay, this doesn't feel like avoiding pain. This feels like understanding that once you get through that pain, once you get through those emotions, that there is joy on the other side. There can be joy that you can build. Okay, thank you so much, ancestors. What other chakras are being activated, cleansed, or healed? We also have third eye chakra, gratitude, shifts in perspectives, shifts in your paradigm, right? Shifts in how you see beyond the veil, what you see beyond the veil. That could definitely be bringing in joy. Shifts in how you even see actions of gratitude. I'm also getting. Finding a deeper sense of gratitude within your own vision, within your own sight, within your own awareness. Having a new awareness of all, again, awareness of those structures, exactly. Awareness of how you have used everything that you've gone through up until this point to benefit you, and finding joy in that, finding gratitude in that strength, in that ability. Or even just finding gratitude for your moments of joy, because what you've been understanding, or what you've been coming into a deeper understanding of, is your own pain. I can't pull away from that, but just understanding more about your own pain, understanding more about your own obstacles, which is going to allow you to feel this joy at a deeper level than just physical, right? Or momentary, having longer spurts of joy, because now you're having a deeper sense of gratitude for all that has happened. And now you're understanding that you have the power to create joy in all that's to come, no matter what. I love that. I absolutely love that. All right, let's see what else is there. Thank you so much, ancestors, for these beautiful messages. What other chakras are being affected by this full moon? Yeah, we got trickery, heart chakra, coming out of that victim mentality, coming out of that naivety in your own heart space, wanting to believe the good in those that have wronged you in the past, wanting to hold on to the good moments, right? To have it overshadow what you know this person is capable of, what you know this opportunity is going to lead you into, what you know acting or behaving in that way is going to bring about. Also releasing fears around being tricked, releasing fears around those moments. Yeah, it's like for this particular collective, or just the part of the collective that's going to resonate with this. And this is going to be all of us over the next 6 months, okay? But it's coming to a deeper understanding in that own distrust in your own heart space. Like not being able to trust what you feel for others, because you know that you do have that tendency to see the good, right? Or only focus in on the good and not bring someone's shadow into full awareness when you are making a decision, when you are deciding to engage with others from a heart space. Like not allowing whatever wrongs of the past overshadow the joy that can come in, overshadow the gratitude, right? Or the grace that you can find for the lessons that you've learned, for whatever those situations have taught you. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's work with these three. Yeah, we got recovery in that third eye. Very beautiful. Yeah, so this is a recovery mode for a lot of the collective, okay? Yeah. All right, let's get into this a little bit deeper with the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Thank you so much, ancestors and divine, for these beautiful messages. Ancestors, what do you need the collective to know about joy? Two of Cups. Ooh. Okay. Some of you might be coming into relationships. This is sacral chakra energy. Whether those be creative partnerships or romantic relationships. Two of Cups is here. Some of you might be even experiencing that balance of your own masculine and feminine energy within and learning how to create joy from that balance. Because sacral chakra is all about creation. Ancestors, what else do you need the collective to know about joy? What else do you need the collective to know about joy for this full moon in Capricorn? Yeah. More sacral chakra energy, devil energy. Yeah, I feel like whatever, yeah, it's kind of like, all right, thank you, Spirit. Ancestors, what's the overall for joy for the collective for this full moon in Capricorn? Thank you. Yeah, Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Solar plexus energy. So it does feel like with this full moon in Capricorn that you could be experiencing more emotions or more freedom in your solar plexus, because you are now starting to sense, starting to feel that change within you, within your own heart, because you're tapping into higher levels of gratitude. And it's like now you know that you are worthy of and capable of creating emotional connections that aren't rooted in that codependent attachment devil energy. And it's like with this Three of Wands, this is waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for your abundance to come in, waiting for your joy to come in. It's like, yeah, I feel like that's beautiful. For some of you in the collective, you've definitely cleared some attachment energy in your sacral chakra. This could have been attachment to past relationships that were covered in shadow energy or based in attachment, based in your fears. For some of you, this is no longer fearing attachment, or well, not fearing attachment, no longer fearing connection. No longer being blocked or closed off when it comes to what you do desire. No more feeling closed off, or yeah, it's like you don't, how can I say that, Spirit? Yeah, it's this sense of happiness. Because I feel like for whoever's going to be tapping in with this joy energy, now mind you, one of these could feel right, all of them could, none of them could, whatever have you, okay? But for whoever's tapping into this joyful energy, it's almost like coming into the understanding that what's to come, the connections that you are going to build from here on out, are going to be without this devil energy. Like, they're not going to be based in attachment. Like, it's almost like you've overcome some sort of attachment, and now you're excited and happy and joyful for all that's to come in because you've released yourself from something. This definitely feels energetically. Yeah. And it's like, now you know that since that's been released, now you're waiting for all of that good, that happy, that abundance. So for some of you, this is definitely coming out of a toxic connection or some sort of attachment to a connection, to a person, to an opportunity, to an idea, a mindset. Mind you guys, this is general, okay? Apply it to whatever feels right for your life. But that's that joy energy. And the devil is Capricorn, right? So this full moon and eclipse is definitely going to be showing you just how to release that attachment if you haven't already, or is going to be showing you what's coming in because you have released that attachment, right? So for some of you, this is going to be a season of rewards coming in. For others of you, this is a season of overcoming that attachment so that you can be in a joyful vibration to then attract that joy back to you. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Spirit and ancestors and divine, for those messages. What does the collective need to know about trickery? Thank you. What does the collective need to know about trickery in the heart space, in the heart chakra? What does the collective need to know about heart chakra energy? Wow. The Emperor. Throat chakra. Yeah, this is taking back control of your life. Yeah, it's overcoming that victimhood. Feeling as if you'll always be tricked by people, right? Like you'll never get it right. It's something like that. It's like giving the power to people when in situations where you need to give the power to yourself. And I feel like a lot of the trickery that you maybe have experienced in the form of heart chakra energy was based on you not speaking up for what you wanted, you not speaking up for what was right, you not speaking up for what you desired in the connection. Just allowing the trickery to continue because of a fear or a block in your throat chakra to command the justice, to demand the justice, to speak your mind, your thoughts, your emotions clearly, to call out the trickery, right? To call out the injustice and stand firm in that, right? Because the Emperor talks about taking back control, having control, controlling who you actually engage in that heart energy with due to the amount of trickery or the amount of illusions that you've experienced in the past when it comes to connections, when it comes to relationships. You now not letting that trickery define who you are now in this moment. That's what you're going to be stepping into. Turning that pain into power. Taking control of those situations. Taking control of yourself in those situations. And bringing justice to it. In some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much, Spirit and ancestors. Ancestors, what else do the collective need to know about this heart chakra energy of trickery? Yeah, Knight of Swords. Overcoming that drama. I think this is also becoming aware of how you yourself have perpetuated any drama due to your feelings in your heart energy. Due to the trick. It's like almost like, when you become, let's say, the victim of abuse, right? there's a chance that you are either going to continue to be abused in your next relationship or be the abuser in your next relationship, right? And I think that for some of y'all, it's coming into that awareness of the role that you've played in this drama, whether it was, again, not speaking up to end the drama. So letting it go on and on and on and not taking a stand either for yourself or for your partner or for the opportunity. Again, apply it to whatever area of life feels right. But it's almost a sense of, yeah, it's coming to this awareness, coming into this understanding of your role in the past trickery that you've experienced, your role in those past connections, and now making the decision to take control and speak up against any drama energy. Because the Knight of Swords can be like quick, harsh communication, fast back and forth, not thinking clearly because you're moving so fast. Being quick, oh, thank you, Spirit. Being quicker to speak and act from this Knight energy as opposed to this Emperor energy. Because these are both in the heart chakra. So this is talking about, yeah, it's talking about how your communication, how you speak, the words that you choose, the words you don't choose, the moments you choose to stay silent, the moments that you don't, has either contributed to whatever trickery, illusion, energy in your past, or has allowed that energy to keep going. So for some of you, this is stepping into that power as the Emperor, putting an end to any type of, yeah, they just keep telling me drama with this Knight of Swords. So putting an end to any drama by speaking up for yourself, standing in your power. For others of you, this is you understanding moments where you needed to be the Emperor, but you chose to be the Knight of Swords. Where you needed to stand up and take control of the situation, but you chose to perpetuate it. Yeah, it's like it's like a different level of engagement when it comes to your communication. Deciding what's worth speaking on and what's not. Yeah. Yeah. So for some of you, it was like, if you were triggered, if something happened, something reminded you of the past pain in your heart, or you felt like something, you were quick to just say something, quick to speak on it, quick to try to come back at that person, quick to maybe even try to hurt them first. And now you're realizing like, oh, if I just would have stood in thy Emperor power, right, took control, spoke truth, then all of that was unnecessary, right? Seeing that within your own self. Hi, J Moo. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. And realizing that you did have the power back then to put an end to whatever trickery, whatever, I don't like saying abuse, but just whatever abuse was going on, by standing in your power, by speaking up, rather than coming back with the Knight of Swords energy. Yeah. What's the overall for trickery? Thank you so much, ancestors. What's the overall energy for the heart chakra? Wow. Wow. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Third eye energy, right? Because now you're stepping into that awareness on what's worthy of speaking on, what's worthy of not, right? And now the Queen of Swords is, yes, she's looked at as being quick and hasty to cut, or lets her emotions lead where she needs to cut, but it's really allowing her intuition to tell her what is trickery and what's real. What's the illusion? What's the reality? And not allowing other people's battle with that affect how she communicates, affect how she moves, affects how she cuts and allows access to her. It's like stepping into that intuitive knowing of when to speak and when not. When to let bygones be bygones and when to charge in with the Knight of Swords energy. Right? What also coming into a deeper awareness. Oh, for some of you, this Emperor energy was acting like a Knight of Swords towards you. And you're coming into that awareness now. And as the Queen of Swords, it's like energetically in your mind's eye, you're cutting it out. You're cutting that connection. You're cutting that energetic attachment to it. Yeah. This Emperor could have been bringing in a lot of drama, bringing in a lot of illusionary energy. And it's like, yeah. You see those dogs there? It's like you're sniffing out this person's loyalty and you're seeing that it's not really there because of how they act, how they communicate, or what they're quick to communicate about. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's almost as if this Emperor energy was trying to get this Queen of Swords to engage with them in that Knight of Swords energy, to have that type of dynamic. And the Queen of Swords was like, no. Queen of Swords cut it. Yeah, because this also feels like something that looks good on paper, but in actuality is just a bunch of drama. So again, that could be a contract, that could be a job, that could be a career, a friend, a family. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and tap into gratitude. Thank you so much, ancestors. Ancestors, what do you need the collective to know about gratitude and third eye energy? What do you need the collective to know about gratitude? Thank you. Okay, we got the Six of Cups. This fell on the Three of Wands over here. So this is also in the third eye energy. Being grateful for your soul connections, your soul tribe, your soul family. Yeah, with the Three of Coins. Solar plexus energy. Yeah, this is you and your soul tribe, your soul fam, working together to break through all of those attachments, break through all that illusionary energy and that trickery. This is you having gratitude for those people, places, things, opportunities that have aligned you to come out of that attachment energy, to tap into your Queen of Swords and be strong enough to speak your truth, right? Strong enough to cut away any illusions, any trickery energy. And even into that trickery energy, like cut away any of that desire or thoughts of drama with this Emperor, right? I feel like for a lot of you though, this is you just cutting away that Emperor. Like the drama that they keep trying to get you to engage in, it's like you're cutting that off. Because you're now seeing like, okay, yeah. Again, the Emperor could be a CEO, could be an employer. You seeing now clearly just how deep that drama is and the purpose behind it and the intentions behind it now with the third eye. The intention behind the communication. But now it's like tapping into gratitude because all that you've experienced, either with your soul family or through other soulmates or just in your life's journey, has, again, taught you how to transmute all of that energy into something positive, into something that you can build upon with this Three of Coins. But this is also just having gratitude to be connected with others that also see your vision, right? So the Three of Coins for me is like that joint effort towards a single vision card, recruiting people around you, coming into contact with other souls, other beings who are also on that path when they're within their own life, no matter how different it may be. The goals, the lessons still learn the same. So you coming into a deeper appreciation, a deeper connection and gratitude for those soulmates, for those bonds that you have. Wow, J-Moo. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. That's spot on. You're using that Queen of Swords energy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Congrats, Jay. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Sending you so much love and strength to keep going. To keep going with that, okay? But yeah, it's like you're going to then tap into this deeper level of gratitude because you have come across these soulmates, these soul connections that help you build the new rather than perpetuate the old. Because this Six of Cups also fell on the Three of Wands with joy, it's like I feel like in your third eye, you're going to start seeing, especially over these next 6 months, you're going to start seeing who is actually a part of your soul tribe, right? You're going to maybe even start seeing the soulmates that are going to start coming in for you. And I feel like that's going to get you super excited to build something new, to join with them, to create something, whether that's just friendship, whether that's a business, whether that is a community, you know, a healing space, whatever happens. It's just having that communication, that connection. You now know that that's what's coming in because you have dealt with this trickery, dealt with that kind of illusionary energy in your heart space wisely. Yeah, it's like, so again, I'll do a recap at the end. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, ancestors, what's the overall for gratitude in the third eye? What's the overall that you need all of your collective to know for gratitude? Wow. Yes. Okay, this is sacral chakra. This is the Nine of Swords, but I say yes because this is you overcoming that anxiety, you overcoming that worry, you overcoming that sense of isolation in your mind around what you know your soul is here to do with the Six of Cups. What you know you were meant to build here on this earth. What you know your soul was destined for. It's like now that you've been able to cut that off with this Emperor, cut off that Knight of Swords energy, that drama, right? It's like it's like you are gonna, I feel like you're gonna even be brought to tears. Like you're gonna be so grateful for coming out of that, for trusting your instincts, trusting your gut, for believing that there was more outside of that connection, for believing that that wasn't meant for you or just that wasn't healthy, like for believing in yourself enough and loving yourself enough to be open to joy. Yeah, it's like with that Nine of Swords, you're no longer going to be looking down on yourself. You're no longer going to be looking down on what you're able to create. Because this is sacral chakra energy. So this could even be like attached to self-image as well. Like it almost feels like whatever drama that was being brought in was an attempt to try to get you to not look at yourself for who you really were. To try to get you to be off your path. To try to get you to see yourself as less than. And that was causing you a lot of mental stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of energetic stress. And it's like that's what's going to melt because now you can see clearly who is here in your soul tribe to help you build. Yeah. Oh, thank you, J-Moo. My bracelet collection is actually from Saltwater Heals Tarot. She does a phenomenal job. She's actually channeled the type of stone and the timing for them all to come out. They are really, really awesome. And she charges them with chants and with positive energy to kind of amplify it. They are absolutely gorgeous. You can check her out at saltwaterhealstarot.com. She sells them there. But you kind of got to like follow her social media, or look out for any announcements on her videos of when the new bracelets are coming, or just check her website. But yeah, if you're interested in them, Saltwater Heels Tarot, she makes them. They're very beautiful, very gorgeous. As you can see, I've collected quite a few. But definitely check her out and let her know that I sent you, okay? But this is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's this sense of deep, deep, deep gratitude. Because you can even see, right, in this particular gratitude card, it's two people coming together, right? Enjoying that this birth of a new is going to happen. Being grateful for those support systems. Being grateful for those vines that do tether you to your soul tribe. Seeing your patterning, seeing what you've learned thus far, and understanding that, yes, it's a part of a greater collective. I feel like that's what's going to lift all that pressure up off of you and pull you into a more confident energy, and believing that you can actually manifest, right? That you can build and create, that there are other people who are out there to support you, not tear you down with that Knight of Swords energy. And I feel like that alone is going to bring in the joy and the anticipation, right? Yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. So just to do a quick recap, everybody, our main chakras for the next 6 months, or at least connected to this full moon eclipse in Capricorn energy, is our solar plexus chakra, our heart chakra, and our third eye. Okay, we also have some clearing that we can do, maintenance we can do in our sacral chakra, our second chakra, our throat chakra as well. Okay. So sacral, solar, heart, throat, and third eye. Everything but the root and the crown, okay? All that nice and gooey energy in between. That's what we're sorting through now, so that our root and our chakra can be more aligned with one another. Right? So that the information that the divine is sending through our crown chakra can then travel seamlessly through the rest of our chakras and root and tether us in that timeline in the physical. Right? Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and check in with the Work Your Light Oracle. Love this deck. Just to get some questions to think about, some energy to maintain and thinking. Oh, thank you, Jamu. Yes. Have you ever used the Isis Goddess deck? No, I haven't, but I really do want it. I really, really do want it. I hear it's absolutely beautiful. That's definitely on my wish list to get. Yeah, all the lower chakras, absolutely. I mean, tap into your root and your crown as well, just to keep that maintenance. But it's really that in between, that sacral through your third eye, that's really getting an overhaul here. Yeah, I'm going to try to get into that too. The Isis one looks good. It's definitely on my wish list, Jay. All right. Thank you, ancestors, so much for this beautiful, beautiful reading. For this full moon energy in Capricorn, in this eclipse. What do you want the collective to know, think about, meditate on, understand? Get grounded. Wow. Wow. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. That's direct. Get grounded. For a lot of you, you're going to have to be super, super grounded in order to manage and to accept and embrace all the joy and the love and the positivity that's going to come into you. For others, in order to get you to further cement that disconnect from the attachment in this connection, you're going to have to do a lot of grounding in nature. Yep, there you go. Beautiful. The agitite crystal. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. Thanks, Jamu, for sharing. Definitely getting grounded. So spending more time in nature is going to help, okay? Not only help ground your empathic abilities and your sensitivities, but even enhance them, okay? And broaden that awareness of them, okay? Thank you, ancestors. What other messages do you have for the collective? What else do you need the collective to know about this full moon in Capricorn and this eclipse energy? All right. There we go. We got our remaining 3. Yeah. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Absolutely. So a lot of you are going to be awakening to new parts of yourself, new levels of sensitivity within yourself. Again, awakening to that awareness of the drama or the whatever that energetic uneasiness that might have been around this emperor, or just awakening to all that's actually happening, like even further, right? Within your own energy. You are stepping into a new way of being, all right? So this is going to call for a lot of integration, which is why Spirit is like, get grounded, get out there in nature. Go in nature walks, bathe in the air, put your feet in the grass, sit by some water. Put your feet in the water, put your body in the water if you can, okay? Because in order to integrate, you do have to find a moment of stillness. You do have to kind of find that solitude, okay? But you're definitely awakening to all that might have been holding you back up into this moment. All the attachments that have been holding you back. Again, because it's a Capricorn energy, Capricorn full moon, represented by the devil that is definitely out here, okay? Reconciling that attachment or need for attachment even within yourself if you do harness a lot of Capricorn energy. Beautiful. You got warrior woman, or this could be warrior man, no matter who's watching, okay? Don't get caught up on the gender. But this says, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? Exactly. There's that fear, that anxiety. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? If fear wasn't being casted onto you, or you weren't projecting it out, what would you do? If you could fully step into that warrior woman energy, which definitely mimics that Queen of Swords energy, yeah? If you weren't afraid, what will you do? So it does definitely feel like this emperor was trying to implement some sort of fear mentally, or cause some sort of mental fear around what you were capable of doing, around what you could do, around what you were desiring to do. Almost trying to get you to switch out on your dream or sell out on your dream in some sort of way. Really interesting. All right, but then the very last we have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? How can you mother yourself? A lot of us are really going to be tapping into that divine feminine energy. Again, whether you are masculine or feminine. That is the call of a lot of generation and curse breakers, right? To mother themselves, to father themselves through that new territory. If you guys haven't seen already, I don't know if my daily might still be trying to post, but my daily reading for the day really talked about that, stepping into that power. So again, getting grounded, because we are going through this awakening, and this is awakening the divine feminine within all of us, right? Our divine feminine energy is rising up into that power, that warrior woman energy, where we're learning how to mother ourselves through that turmoil, learning how to mother ourselves through those tricky moments, learning how to hold space for compassion and understanding, not only for ourselves, but for others as well. And coming into contact with other folks, other people, other energies, other spirits who are also on that same mission. Like I said, the mission of learning how to mother your own self, learning how to awaken and ground in that divine feminine energy. For those divine masculines who identify, right, this is the same thing. You have to reconcile with your own feminine energy before you can even reconcile with a physical feminine energy, right? You have to have that balance mastered within yourself. We all do. And I feel like this full moon in Capricorn is really bringing in that awareness of when we've chosen things, attached to things, thought of things, spoke of things, out of that motherless space within our own energy, facing that shadow. Even if you've had a mother in your life, if you haven't, right? It doesn't necessarily matter. There's still things that you are going to have to mother yourself through. And that's the call to your higher purpose, right? That call to that awakening. Yeah, anxiety, spotlight attention is hard sometimes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it's just believing in what you truly want. Whatever it is that you would do if you weren't afraid, making that your goal to build with that 3 of coins. Thank you so much, J-Moo, for the $5. I truly appreciate that. May we all be protected and guided peacefully this year. Absolutely. I receive that for myself, and I also receive that for the entire collective. Yes, thank you, J-Moo, for that love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But it's awakening. This is the process of awakening. Awakening to those spaces, that devil energy that we all hold within, and how to mother it. Because really that devil energy, that shadow, is just calling out for light. It's acting up because it's calling out for light. And mothering it, nurturing it, parenting it is how you find that integration, right? A new way of being. I love it. This is absolutely beautiful energy, collective. Absolutely beautiful. This is going to last within us, right, for the next 6 months. So we're looking at the beginning of January when this will dissipate out. I am hoping that all of you watching this and who will be watching this will step into that warrior woman energy. Allow the divine feminine energy or the feminine energy within you to be that warrior. Not allowing the masculine energy to dominate or suppress that feminine energy. Finding that balance in between, mothering both of them, right? Absolutely gorgeous. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm super excited for everybody. So thank you guys so much for being here, for tuning in. Thank you again, J-Moo, for the donation. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that this reading was filled with insight, clarity, and just some form of confirmation for whatever you have going on in your current energy and what may be coming down the pipeline for you over this next 6-month period, okay? So hang in there, continue to be strong, continue to face those fears, okay? Get grounded, spend time in nature as much as possible. It's going to help you connect with that joyful energy of the universe, okay? And trust that you are awakening that warrior within you. And that as you awaken that warrior, there's going to be a need to mother yourself. Okay, nurture yourself, giving yourself that space for love and compassion, giving yourself that space for healing. But the more that you do that, the less that anxiety actually happens, right? Yeah, this is beautiful. So thank you guys so much. Sending you all love, light, peace, joy, strength to anyone who needs it. And I will see you all in our next reading, okay? Namaste.